All right, welcome back. It's the Game Changer, and today we have a video focused on and specifically for beards, how to edge beards, how to blend in beards, how to sculpt beards, beards. Also, along with the tutorial, I'll be dropping the raw files or the raw footage of this tutorial probably later tomorrow. It'll be no music, just me cutting. I learned that was very helpful after we doing that raw cut challenge. So you can see all my mannerisms, you can see what I talk about in action. Shout out to my boy J. Lou who suggested me dropping both files. I was gonna do something like that, but that was actually a dope idea. So shout out to my bro for that. All right, so first step. Also, where you saw me spray water, the reason why I spray water in the beard is you never ever wanna comb hair dry. Not only is it uncomfortable for clients, it's also bad for the hair. How is it bad for the hair, Game Changer? It causes split ends. It damages the hair. When you pull and you rip that hair and you claw split ends, it's horrible. And since I don't want to add products, since I have to cut and it's bad for my clippers, the next best solvent is water. So that's why we use water to lubricate any dry hair. That's why I use. That's my preference anyway. So after that, I take my 1.5. I work on debulking. The first step for me in this process of edging the beard or working the beard, I want to debulk. I don't like the hard line right there. You take that out. Now, he wants to keep his beard thick, so I don't want to take away the integrity, the density of that beard. So I focus on a specific area. You see? And I see right, boom, I'm hitting the top right there because when I edge the beard, I don't want those longer hairs from the beard itself to hang over my edge up. You'll see what I mean when I edge. Another thing, Peter wants his beard sharp, right? But he doesn't want it low. Sometimes that can be a problem because you're stuck between, I want to make this beard very sharp and detailed, but the client wants to keep it high. I go through that myself sometimes because I want to make this thing sharp, make me look good, but I also have to respect the client's wishes. So I'll show you guys how we work that too. But back to fading. I use the 1.5 first, which is my white guard. Again, I'll drop the raw file so you guys can watch me actually do this. I'm just breaking it down in this 10-minute video. 1.5, 1 on my magic clip. Then I'll come back with my Andy Masters right there to actually fade it in. I debulk with my 1.5. Then I debulk with my 1, which makes my job easier for my Masters no guard, right? You see me with my left thumb, I stretch the skin. I get it, you don't want to put your hands in your client's face, but you're gonna let me work it out, bro. As long as I'm not muffing them and mushing them, it's a respect thing. He know that I have to manipulate my platform or my what is it called? My canvas to get the best action. That's why I stretch the skin, right? When you, two tidbits. When you make a larger workspace, to focus on a smaller area is easier. Also, I debulk because what's the motto? The lighter the area, the easier to fade. Very, very important. Again, now I'm getting those longer hairs, so when it's time for me to use that razor. So, just wanted to drop those. You go back and listen to what I said and watch me work in the raw cut footage, raw video. All right, now I'm just debulking, right? I'm focusing on a specific area. I don't want to go down and down. I'll fade this in, blend, boom, even around the back side there. Use my comb. I comb and stroke. You see, I won't touch a brush now. One time doing this process, I keep that nice and spaced out, the hair nice and spaced. Now, time for the razor. When it comes to the razor, the reason why I start up by the eye is so many small hairs that you don't see. It'll make the skin look cleaner. It'll make that beard look nice and neat, right? As I'm edging, it won't look like this beard is super sharp at first until the end because again, I'm respecting his wishes to keep it high. His beard is nice, full, thick. It lightens up around his mouth, right? Where the corner of his lips meets his jaw, it's light. But again, he wants to keep it high. So we have to respect that. We work our technique and he'll still get the desired look with that desired length and level he wants, right? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Now, when I get to the corner of his lip, he has a very structured jaw. Peter has a very symmetric jawline, right? His cheekbones are very stiff. They're very sculpted. That can be an issue when edging around the mouth because they kind of sink in and cave in. What I want to do when I get to that area by his lip, I ask him to blow his cheek out. Simple as that. What that does is that helps me focus on that area. We'll get to that more. I just want to break that down to you, the process of what we're doing. Right now, see, I'm just working. I'm getting those little hairs. although I go over this multiple times, I'm not going down more, right? See how, boom, see how he blew his cheek out? Now I use the tip of the blade. I don't need the full blade, just the tip. I keep the beard high. I'll take it down some because I still need it to fade, but you see I'm keeping his integrity high. He's worked hard on his beard. It's been a long time since he had it cut. I don't want to make him go back to the drawing board because of my ego, right? That's what we doing. You guys watch. Is there anything I need to talk about right now? No, I'm just stretching, and working. I'll be back in a second. Actually, there is one thing I can point out. You probably didn't notice, but I just switched razor handles. The reason why. The black razor handle is heavier, it's weighted. Less pressure that I have to apply on the razor to get a sharper cut. The white handle with the blue head, it's an exposed blade. That way I can see and I can kind of watch and visualize what I'm doing better. That's why I switch blades. All right, now it's time to line the back of the beard. I like to keep it far back. He has a strong jawline. I want to keep it as much on that jawline as possible. Sometimes you can stretch the opposite way to give yourself a better guideline or stencil. See how I'm stretching away? I'm pulling in all that neck hairs. Yeah, you'll watch me do the full process on the raw cut footage. So yes, that's pretty much what I'm doing, keeping it nice and low, little stuff like that. You guys watch. I'll be back when it's time to sculpt the beard in the next few seconds, actually. So stay here, don't go anywhere. Okay, so I was wrong. It's a few steps before that. So what I'm doing is I have my toothless 1/16. No, it's no special technique. It's broke. I haven't bought a new one. That's why. I'm going and I'm sharpening up that fade. I want to make it nice and neat. Boom, boom, boom. Little touches here, little touches there. Use the corner of the blade, manipulate it. Now it's time for the mustache. He wants his mustache nice and natural. I just want to clean it up neat. I stretch the skin away, have him bite his lip, top lip, not too much, just to give me a nice tight surface, right? The tighter the surface, the easier. When I'm working the back side of the mustache, I use the back side of the blade. Front side of the mustache, closer to the nose, use the front side of the blade. Sometimes the client can blow their lip out. Sometimes they can bite their lip. Manipulate the face to get the desired look. When it comes to the bottom line, just use my edgers. Don't really want to touch his lip. I got the gloves on. I use my opposite hand for a guideline, and sometimes you can use the knuckle or the index finger or the pointing finger, the index finger. Or my wife is laughing. Are you laughing at me? I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I could have edited it out, but nah, she was trying to bother me. Anyway, yes, so index finger, knuckle helps as a guide or a point leverage to keep your hand stable. Now it's time to sculpt. Same thing, you can use the pinky to rest on the neck. Boom, like a little teacup. Like, you know how you fancy having a teacup party? Point the pinky out, use it along the neck if it glides with you to keep the hand stable like a gimbal for the camera. But this is for your hand. All right, now I'm just scoping. I comb out, boom, I comb from the bottom. I can use a pick. I like the tooth, it's not too wide, not too skinny. I'm not pulling and breaking the hair off. Comb the hair out, you can use a holding spray. I didn't use one on this. And I just sculpt, nice and light. Remember, keep the integrity, keep the beard full, but make it clean. Hope this video really helped you guys. Remember, watch the rest to see, boom, I'm just hitting. Oh, boom, I'm just hitting. Sharpening up my game, sharpening up his game, get him nice and tidy. Hope this helped you guys out. Raw footage coming soon. Like, subscribe. Any questions, anything you want to see, let me know. It's all about the cleanup. Boom, you can never clean up too much. Oh, you guys stick around. I'll be back. Other videos should be out in about 12 hours or so. So you guys watch, and I'll see you soon. Even with the shears. Boom, why am I trying to leave? The shear work. The shears are real. See, I'm getting a front on view. I'm looking at those hairs just hanging out, and I'm cutting them off. You guys, thank you for watching, supporting. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Peter. Oh, look at that. Nasty. Watch the before it's coming back. You can see the after. Hope it helped. Hope you enjoyed. Raw, full video coming soon. Thank you.